All right, I want to see what the teens have going on. Again, this is Code Blue Cam. Homies of mine. Subscribe to them. We got the best body camera footage on this website, I swear.
You've actually seen the night.
It's grooming.
Bad Erin, no one wants to see. She was 13 years old.
I'm grooming my 29-year-old wife.
She went in her bedroom with red paint, and she painted on the entire wall an operating-looking table or a morgue table, and drew my body on it with my head cut off and the blood running all over the floor, and she doesn't remember doing it. And that's when we had to start trying to find her help.
No. She's going in your chicken feed.
Hey.
No,
Aaron,
no.
This is the house of 25-year-old Aaron Olson and 27-year-old Brennan Mickelson, a quiet-looking home that hides a nightmare no one...
Bro, he looks like this guy I knew in the Navy, and the wife. She was a big old trailer park girl like that. I think I've told you guys about the dude who he met his wife in his World of Warcraft guild, and then they played World of Warcraft so much that they weren't taking care of their kids, and so their kids got taken away from them. He almost got kicked out of the Navy for that, and then she left him for their guild master in World of Warcraft. The dude looks just like him, and like the same wife and everything. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this is them.
in the neighborhood could have imagined. Behind its doors is the stench of ammonia thick in the air, malnourished animals cramped.
Great value, Asmon. This is the same guy I was telling you shortly after boot camp when I finally got my own barracks room. I was drinking some beers with some of the other boys. And so this guy comes and picks me up in the morning because I didn't have a car at the time to take me to my new squadron. And he was like, "Hey, what's up, man? Whoa, you guys had a couple drinks last night, huh?" Because there's like beer cans everywhere. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, I did. So if you ever want to have a drink, like, what's your brand? He's like, well, I drank 24 by myself last night. And I'm like, oh what was it? You like Bush or, High Life? He went, oh no, Mountain Dew. And then shortly after, he got in trouble and his wife left him for their guild master. Dude was gross.
Into cages and exotic creatures housed in poorly maintained makeshift enclosures. What begins as a routine welfare check quickly spirals into one of the most disturbing animal neglect cases investigators have ever seen. And as the truth unravels, so will the twisted world Aaron has built, one creature at a time. What the heck? On the morning of Monday, June 19th, 2023, at around 9:27 a.m., officers from the Sparta Police Department, accompanied by humane officers, arrive at a residence in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Their visit follows the issuance
Wait,
of a...
did they say Austin? I heard Wisconsin, but then I heard Austin. This is definitely Wisconsin because that's all that Code Blue Cam does.
Search warrant prompted by multiple...
Almost said, of course, this is Austin. Those are like two people who live in Austin. Sparta?
Concerns about the treatment and welfare of animals at the property, but nothing prepares them for the horrifying scene that awaits inside the house and beyond its walls. Upon entering,
that dude hadn't washed his hair in years.
Cats of various ages are seen throughout the living room, some walking over feces on the couch. Oh, dude, that's gotta smell so bad. A small bowl of cat food, which appears insufficient for the number of animals present.
You have a cell phone? You want to call her?
I can smell that house.
Sure. Does she have any computers here or laptops?
Beans, I'll take care of you forever.
Does she use the phone?
Aaron's cousin, who has been living at the residence, informs officers that the homeowners
and her boyfriend you need the peppermint oil under the nose for this one.
As the search deepens, investigators begin to uncover signs of far more disturbing neglect.
Yeah, cigarettes, cat piss, and BO.
Ammonia concentration of 17 parts per million is considered moderately hazardous and requires immediate cleaning of cages and bedding. Just as officers began to grasp the extent of the animal's condition, Aaron calls her cousin.
Hold on. Yeah, it's Aaron on the phone. She just said she wanted to talk to somebody.
Sparta police officer, Brad.
It's a search warrant for, in the search warrant it says neglect or mistreatment of animals, selling without a license.
While the humane officers rescue more animals, investigators speak with Aaron's cousin to understand how long the animals have been suffering.
Here for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. What kind of things as far as care for the animals and that kind of stuff?
I mean, as far as like the like feces cleanup and stuff like that, like it was a lot worse when I got here because there were more animals when I got here. But within the past couple of weeks, I mean, it's gotten better, but it's obvious.
Surprised you haven't seen the wolf tapestry yet. Those people love those. Or just like, yeah, one of those cheap blankets hung up over the lights, just tacked into the wall, or hung up over the windows.
It's still not where it should be.
What do you know about the rat in the back?
I have no
With a wolf, lightning in the background. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't really go
Who's been
there.
taking care of them?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No,
Has
I don't
anybody
really
been here to feed and water the animals or take care of them?
Or you wouldn't be able to sell that
As
house.
far as I know, her mom comes every day.
Okay, does he feed
There's no way to get that smell out.
As her cousin continues to share details about her time at the
Shit's
residence,
soaked into
the
everything
investigator
now.
brings up the topic that has prompted the entire investigation this day.
Here when she got the mother dog and the puppies? Okay. Did you see them at all?
I saw
They're dead.
the mom dog, yeah.
Okay.
Just for that last night.
Asmongold posted an update on his pile on X. What do you say?
Is that when you did the video?
Yeah.
This is a subject
I like old
investigators will
Asmon.
explore in detail.
I've been watching his old
And
World
as
of
the
Warcraft
cousins begin
videos
to
recently,
explain what she witnessed,
because I've been getting into
Aaron
hardcore WoW.
again.
We served the search warrant, and in the process of serving the search warrant, we discovered at least one of your rats in the back there, deceased in the kennel or cage. To be honest with you, I
Ew,
wasn't
they have
back
rats
in there,
too.
but I was told by the other
Ew.
agents that are here.
As the investigator asks Aaron and Brennan to arrive at the residence, the humane officers start bringing out the rescued animals.
Stream hiatus. His dad's doing poorly in the hospital. He said he might have to do that not too long
No, I
ago.
have no idea. I
don't blame him, man.
go back and forth.
I got a little stressy, depressy last week, and didn't want to really sit here in front of 1,500 people.
Wasn't here either until last night. Supposedly, Aaron's mother is the one who's supposed to be taking care of feeding the animals.
Just then, as Aaron's mother arrives on the scene, she reveals unsettling details about her daughter's long-standing and deeply disturbing obsession with animals. The camper parked in Aaron's backyard belongs to her friends, who have been living there with their 2-year-old child while searching
Good
for a permanent home.
God.
The discoveries inside that camper, including its deplorable condition, will soon come to light.
Oh,
For now,
God, and they have
investigators focus
nasty
on
animal
gathering
and-
as much
nah,
information as
ugh.
they can from her mother about Aaron's behavior around the animals.
I flipped on her a couple weeks ago and said, "You're not living like this anymore."
Yeah, all of us have kind of like trying to been, and I mean, of all people, like I definitely know about addiction. So I mean, yeah, it was like, Aaron, you need to understand that this is an addiction. It's
Yeah.
not about coping with your.
No, it's
because,
not.
Like her unhealthy coping mechanism is animals. Just
Yeah.
like mine was drugs.
I gave her so much time to. For me.
She doesn't have a license.
No.
No license.
And
She's going to be charged with doing
If his dad gets better off to take his dad's shooting. I know he's been wanting to shoot for a while.
for work.
I've invited him a couple times, man. We told him we'll just make it a private thing with me and him and Brandon, his dad. To any close friends. It's not gonna be like a big. I did invite him to range day. I don't know if he'd come to that, but he's been invited down for a minute.
And I even
And
Brennan
what is your thought on what is your worst case scenario on this?
that she gets charged with everything all the way back.
And that's very possible.
And that scares the hell out of me because, I understand where you're coming from. But like what happened in Viroqua, and I don't defend her, but what she did was she went to that farm where the lady had over 100 cats. She gets there, and the majority of them are sick.
Of course.
What does my daughter do? She takes 40 of the sick
She
ones.
took 40
And I was like,
cats?
What are you doing? And I didn't know she had that many.
As her mother speaks with investigators, disturbing details from Aaron's childhood will later come to light.
Smelled his
For now,
family,
the
right?
list of rescued creatures continues to grow as more animal rescue workers arrive. As Aaron works with investigators and asks that the animals be spared, a list of rescued creatures and the poor condition of the snakes begins to surface, adding to the case against her.
We have,
no.
well, we have 7 kittens, 2 adults. There's 3 more adults in the house that we can't catch. There are 2 ball pythons out there. There's no water. They're super dehydrated.
Here's I'm just kind of helping
Yeah, you just keep the.
And then these people have animals too, and a 2-year-old. A python wandering around with a 2-year-old.
And noticeably worn. Officers observed garbage bags on the counter and used diapers scattered in the front area. In the back, they found a variety of fish and amphibians, along with snakes housed in glass enclosures and fish tanks placed on countertops. Humane officers later contacted the Monroe County Health Department, which classified the camper as uninhabitable.
Do any of you guys have a ball python? I was thinking about getting one. They had a really cool one at PetSmart.
It raised concerns as Aaron's
I've never had a
friends
snake
had
before.
been living there with their 2-year-old.
An axolotl? Yeah, that's what that was.
You live in a camper, but you go camping? I don't know. How does that work?
Yeah.
Not sure. Aren't you always camping?
While officers
Nope,
worked
bro.
to secure more animals after the call, much of the property still remains unchecked. The garage is also
Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't have it wandering around the house or something.
with cages and filth, prompting officers to document every discovery and the overall condition of the house with photographs for evidence, as Aaron's mother finally sheds light on her daughter's mental illness.
So you actually
Don't get it from PetSmart. They're usually not in good health. See, that's why I would get one from PetSmart, because it's probably in condition and I could take it to a vet and
seeing the nice Erin.
make it
That
have a good
Erin
life.
No one wants to see. She was 13 years old. She went in her bedroom
Snakes and cats don't go together. Oh, it would definitely be locked up really hard.
with red paint. And she painted on the entire wall.
Reptiles at PetSmart are inbred as I do. Dude, they still sell dogs and cats at this local PetSmart. I thought they stopped doing that.
And drew my body on it with my head cut off and the blood running all over the floor. Yeah. And she doesn't remember doing it, you know. And
Does
that's
Demo work
when
on
we
snake? Demo
started
hasn't
to
done vet
start
stuff
trying to
in
find her.
years.
And I searched, and there was no mental hospitals.
Yeah, an 8-foot iguana growing up, much more fun.
Aaron was
I shot an 8-foot iguana not too long ago. Oh, a couple years ago. We went iguana hunting with the Python Cowboy and sniped them down from trees with air guns. They go down there and they tear up the grass and the banks and the levees and stuff. So they're a pest, and the government will pay you to shoot them.
secretly selling animals online. To hide this, she created multiple fake Facebook profiles.
I had an iguana too when I was little, man.
using names like Octavia Marie, April Marie, and
He was mean as
She
he used to hit me
posted
with his
online
tail.
often, offering puppies and other animals for sale, a pattern that her mother now clearly recognizes as part of the problem.
Oh, so she like collects these animals and then keeps them in poor conditions and then sells them.
Going in one ear and out the other. And it's, but like you said, when there's an illness there, she's not
Right,
recognizing a problem.
And that's what I told him. Like, when you guys tell her this stuff, she's upset.
Yeah.
But she hears you.
Yeah.
And then I talk to her, and she's like, I know, Mom, I know. And then, like, 3 or 4 days go by, and she convinces herself
They're all meth
that
heads.
she's helping.
Yeah.
So why are they stopping?
That's honestly most animals. To be honest with you, they start with their heart in the right place.
I was like,
And it just keeps.
Finally, when Aaron and Brennan arrive
A pet
at the scene,
crow?
the details of the
Dude, that
neglect
would be cool
and
as
its
hell.
history start to become clear.
I've been begging for help and no one would help me. I've been begging for help with these cats and I've been turned down multiple times. They said they wouldn't help me.
I don't think it's anyone's responsibility but you who got the pets. You dummy.
And now they're coming to take my animals because they
Wow, no one will help me. No one will help me after I stole and paid for all these pets.
wouldn't
What
help
a
me. I've
dumb.
been begging for weeks for
What
help.
happened? Because I thought you were trying to get a license or something.
I was trying to get a license, but
It's
then
everyone's fault
they
but
came
my
and
own.
said I
Zero,
needed to get rid of
fucking
my
zero
animals, so I got rid of a
self-accountability.
bunch, and I've been begging for help with the feral cats that have been pooping everywhere and peeing everywhere, and no one would help me. We had planned to keep.
Well, then don't take
our
them in
3
if you
cats,
can't handle
and that
them.
was it. And I wasn't gonna rescue anymore. I was giving up on dogs. I was giving up on everything, and now this is happening. And
Train a falcon to hunt.
and
There's that one dude who does drive-bys with his real quick.
Just something so bad.
You're actually seeing the nice Aaron.
This guy.
Boom! We have a bird
Got it.
drive-by. We're gonna send our attack birds out to capture these little fellas. This is how it's done. Good job, bro. We got one in custody. Let's get it.
Got one in custody. Boom.
We have a bird drive-by. We're gonna send our attack birds
Space.
out to capture.
That guy's funny as They're cool looking little birds. Look. Just toss them out the window. All right, I want to do that. So cool. There we go. Way cooler. Neat.
Word of Aaron's treatment of animals had spread widely within the community, and while some rescue homes had initially offered help, they clearly outlined their reasons for backing out in the emails they sent to her. As the conversation continues, Aaron finally shares her version of events from—
Damn, they got like 5 investigators on scene now.
2023, the incident that ultimately led officers to her residence with a search warrant this day on June 19th.
And what happened with the dogs too? Because I heard something about the puppies.
They're at our friend's house. Or the puppies or
Puppies
Unsub.
and the dog that was released.
All right, I gotta go unsub
I had a
at
lady
4.
drop off a mom and puppies. She was threatening to throw them in the woods, and I was trying to find someone to take them from us because I knew I couldn't have them, but I didn't want them dropped off in the woods. And I was trying to reach out to shelters. No shelters would help me. They just would, as soon as they heard my name, they'd hang up on me. And when I finally, like, the puppies were eating on their own, they were drinking on their own. The mom was aggressive towards them. She actually was aggressive towards all the animals. Like, as soon as she'd go into the room where the puppies were, she started attacking them, or she'd attack animals that would go into the room. And I was like, okay, this is enough. The puppies need to go to a home. So I rehomed them. And one of the puppies that my friend has right now is doing fantastic. He's eating on his own, he's playing, he's drinking, he's doing great.
There's one part of the story that Aaron never brings up. Back on May 23rd, 2019, officers received a tip that she had posted images of a litter of puppies on Craigslist, attempting to sell them without a valid seller's license.
They're dead.
She ultimately
They're
sold
dead.
all 6 puppies to 2 separate buyers, making approximately $600 from the transaction. When an officer visited her home on June 5th, Aaron clearly denied ever having the puppies. But when the buyers were contacted and asked to return the animals to the state's care, each one confirmed that Aaron was the seller. But in the state in which Aaron and Brennan had turned in the mother dog, Junebug, after the sale, was nothing short of sick.
She was puking and pooping everywhere.
Because you don't take care of any of the animals. Dude, what a terrible person, just trying to make it everyone else's fault.
Aaron and Brennan then asked a friend to contact authorities and report Junebug as a stray, even though they knew she wasn't. A later veterinary report would reveal that Junebug was suffering from severe parasitic and digestive infections, was dangerously underweight, and required immediate medical attention. Brennan, however, has a perfectly clear explanation for the
Dude, I hate people who hurt dogs. They do nothing but love us. We don't deserve them.
issue.
People contact her. I don't want to mix it all up, but she just got a minor from that girl. And the cat, to be honest, I don't even remember. Like I said, she does most of. People contact her, asking for help.
Still through her accounts on Facebook? Do you ever contact anybody through your phone?
No.
It's always her?
Pretty much.
What do you think is the biggest problem with this? Because, I mean, this is the second time now that I come out here. Do you think she just has a big heart for animals, or?
I do. She has a big heart, but she also can, I don't want to say overdo it, but she just does too much at a time. And then, because it's like, if I say no, she gets depressed. And
You bet this guy has feminist in his bio? More than likely. No, we were talking about it earlier. The poor Ukrainian girl got stabbed by the black dude who had been arrested 14 times. Well, you don't see anyone with the Ukrainian flag in their bio, like standing up for her, talking about it. Ooh. Crazy.
Hard to watch her be depressed, and I want to.
Now, as the weight of her actions finally begins to take form, Aaron breaks down.
I know, I'm sorry. It's one of them things you had to learn the hard way, and we'll figure it out. You just don't give up, okay?
No. She's going into your chicken cage.
Hey.
No, no.
As the search wraps up,
Wait, what?
investigators are continuing to process everything they've found. As Aaron and Brennan are taken into
What?
custody, the extent of their actions involving the animals becomes increasingly clear.
Either of you have anything in your pockets? I'm just gonna ask you now. I'm still gonna pat you down real quick, so go with you first. I'm just gonna.
So it wasn't in the news? Well, it's everywhere on Twitter where people do have Ukraine flag in their bios. But I don't see any of those people standing up or talking about the incident whatsoever.
Up in the front, like we said.
Yep.
So it's gonna be right about there.
Okay. Can I pull just for a second so I can?
You can move around.
Okay.
Yep. Is that?
I just wanted to know how they felt.
We'll get you in right here, and then I'm gonna reach in and buckle you in, and then once that's done, I'll get.
Doug,
Brennan
you
in.
want a carrot?
All right, Brennan. You just have the warrant in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I just pat you down real quick?
Her body shape
Same
is
thing. Just
plump.
buckle in front. And then we'll go to the other side over here. And I appreciate you guys working with us. It's cooperation does go a long way, like I said. So you guys can sit right there. I can turn the air up because I know it's probably a little hot back here. I tried to turn up the air up earlier.
They're activists when it's convenient for them. They need that moral credit. Yeah, it's all just virtue signaling. They don't believe that. Don't believe anything they're saying. They just want their friends to validate them. It's usually pretty terrible people
Aaron was
too.
charged with misdemeanor
He's trying to
intentionally
look good.
mistreating animals, ×7. Improper
damn.
animal shelter sanitation,
Oh, times 20.
Intentionally abandon animal. Operate dog sales without a license. Resisting obstructing an officer. And bail jumping ×2. She was eventually released on a $2,500 signature bond with conditions of no custody, care, ownership, or possession of animals, including livestock, fish, and amphibians, with the exception of a service dog. While out on bond, she was arrested twice for misdemeanor bail jumping.
Good
In
God.
September 2024, Aaron Olson was found guilty after pleading no contest to 5 counts of intentionally mistreating animals. The remaining charges, over 20 other violations, were dismissed.
What? How are they going to
Brennan.
dismiss those?
Brennan was charged with misdemeanor, improper animal shelter sanitation, ×17, intentionally abandon animal, and resisting obstructing an officer.
Over
He was
20?
released on a $2,000 signature bond under the same conditions as Aaron, but was also later arrested for bail jumping. In July 2024, he was found guilty after pleading no contest to 3 counts of improper shelter sanitation and resisting an officer. Remaining charges were dismissed.
He ended up
Ultimately,
resisting?
Aaron was
Yeah,
sentenced
they
to
didn't show
2
that.
years of probation in order to pay nearly $2,400 for veterinary care costs. If she completes probation successfully, her record may be expunged. Brennan was placed on a 24-month diversion
Dude, we're
program
seriously not hard enough on people that mess with dogs.
required 25 hours of community service. His charges may also be dismissed if he completes the program. And before you go, I noticed nearly 68% of people who watch these videos aren't subscribed.
That guy plays so much retail World of Warcraft.